Hey everybody, it's Phineas. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well today. Okay, so today we'll talk about a few things. There's an egg recall. Over 6 million eggs being recalled. We'll talk about residential electricity. Those prices are getting higher than commercial and industrial electricity. And then we'll talk about the food stamp benefits that potentially could end November 1st. I think if you're able-bodied, then you need to work. Now, that's a bit of a problem because there's no jobs. Here's my opinion on that, okay? If you want part-time food stamp benefits, then you should volunteer somewhere 20 hours a week to get your food stamp benefits, if you're able-bodied. If you want full-time food stamp benefits, you should volunteer somewhere 40 hours a week. I wish the government would start enacting that, stop giving everything just for free. Everybody gets it just for free. Again, not people who truly need it. I have no problem with that at all. They need help, give them help. I love it. Anyway, so let's talk about the eggs first. All right. The FDA announces a recall of more than 6 million eggs across at least 6 states due to salmonella. The recall was announced by Arkansas-based Black Sheep Egg Company. It's their large grade A brown eggs with best buy dates of August 22nd, 2025 to October 31st, 2025. I'll put the UPC codes in the description of those eggs just in case you can check yours if you have them. FDA recall notice said that the eggs were sent to retail and wholesale locations in Arkansas, Missouri, that's where I'm at, and they've also been sent to broker locations in Mississippi, Texas, California, and Indiana.
Welcome back to the information station, my friends. The Food and Drug Administration has now issued a recall on 6 million eggs that could be contaminated with salmonella. They were distributed from Arkansas, but some of those cases did make their way to Texas. 7 different strains of salmonella were found in this Arkansas egg facility. Arkansas-based Black Sheep Egg Company is recalling their 12 and 18 count cartons of free-range large grade A brown eggs. Now you might be asking yourself, well, if I cook my eggs thoroughly, then there's no way for me to get salmonella, right? Well, that is true if you cook them thoroughly, but undercooked eggs could still have salmonella. Check your cartons, make sure you don't have them.
That's about 500,000 eggs, dozen eggs, meaning 6.27 million eggs on the recall. The recall products have UPC codes of, and I'll put those in the description. I won't read them all. I'll put them in the description. So, again, this is a great excuse for the other egg people to say, Margaret, give me Betty in pricing. Betty, did you see that recall on eggs? A perfect excuse. Let's just raise those prices. Yeah, add $1.50 to the eggs. All right, talk to you later. So you're probably going to see egg prices go up somewhat, at least. I would think so. And then let's talk about electricity. Residential electricity prices surge ahead of commercial and industrial rates. So it costs more for us to have electricity in our homes than a lot of businesses and industrial electricity bills. All right. Residential electricity retail prices rose rapidly, faster than commercial and industrial prices from 2019 to 2024. And here's part of the reason. Commercial real estate is collapsing. Like, there's so many people and so many empty buildings. So many people work from home still. And there's so many empty commercial real estate buildings that are just going to stay empty. So they have to find a way to get, those people aren't paying electric. There's no tenants, they're not paying electric bills. And one of the ways they can get some of that money back is just to raise residential price. We have to have electricity. They're just going to raise the prices, and they're raising the prices. Nationwide, average residential prices jumped 27% in 5 years since 2019. 27%. Nationwide electricity prices increased 4.4% compared to 2024, 1 year ago. So they're going to continue to go up. I mean, everything is just hammering our wallet. Everything. What are the chances of a food stamp collapse in November? I don't know. I don't think it will happen. But like I said, the mere fact that it could happen is another indication why people should always stay prepared. I don't think it will happen, but what do I know? I don't think it will happen because that would cause a lot of crime and theft, and people would panic, and you're going to see more robberies and smash and grabs and shoplifting, and you're going to see all that kind of stuff if that happens. But now knowing Another thing that could happen in about, what, a week? That should be like the 10th reason why everybody should be preparing. Alright, a classic saying among preparedness people is that America is capable of weathering many crises, but when the food stamps shut down, all bets are off. In other words, when food stamps end, that's when all hell breaks loose. This is a potential to be really bad. Government spends over $100 billion on SNAP programs every year. $100 billion. There's so much fraud in that. There's so much fraud in that. The largest single food welfare project in the world. Because we just give all these people all these food benefits that don't need them. Not the people who need them. I'm for that. I gotta say that because people are gonna hammer me in the comments. It's the people who are able-bodied and can do stuff. I generate income all the time. I'm not on any benefits because I'm able-bodied. Yeah, it's getting tough out there. It's getting tough to generate income. The jobs are terrible. My income's got slashed, but I'm still out there hustling, generating income, and buying my own food. Because I'm able-bodied. If you're able-bodied, you shouldn't get any food stamps, or that should be very temporary because everybody goes through hard times. In 2025, around 42 million people have tapped into SNAP benefits, which amounts to 12% of the population. If you take food away from 12% of the population, almost all those people have kids, people are going to go nuts. People are going to riot, they're going to loot, it's going to get bad. It may not get bad on November 2nd, but the more and more those benefits are held back, it's going to cause craziness. You take food away from people who have kids and families, and that would not be good. That's going to go bad. I would think they will give benefits back November 1st, or at least closely thereafter. But hell, this has been crazy times the last 5 years. So who knows anymore? You guys look at this video. I want you to see this video.
Got that text that the link is definitely cut the for November. Not paying for shit. Trump, if you want it's gonna happen before my kids go broke this bitch like Jock. I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow.
Well, that's what we get to look forward to in November. How wonderful! Nothing but rainbows and butterflies heading our way. Okay, so as I'm sure you've already heard by now, everybody and their mother is already talking about this, how the government shutdown could halt SNAP benefits. Alarming, as we can see right here from the original wonderful clip from this lady right here, how her video got 229,000 likes. And we are witnessing clip after clip, video after video of people with the same narrative or the same agenda right here, like she's saying how they're just going to start taking things and causing chaos and pretty much just burning it all to the ground. They are burning it all to the ground. Complete controlled chaos to cause as much division, strife, and pretty much almost like a civil war here, because as you can clearly see, people on each side are just getting all worked up because you have individuals like that lady in the first clip saying how she's going to do, stuff and steal. And then other people on the other side who go to work every day and they get all worked up and get all mad about that. Hate that. You see what I'm talking about, right? Just divide and conquer, hating other Americans. Go on a rant right now about all these different things that are kind of coinciding, especially with the economy. A lot of different things going on there, different bubbles, kind of all about to burst at the same time.
So you guys let me know what you guys think about that. What do you think is going to happen November 1st? It's like a week away. It's a week and a day away. It is October 22nd right now, and I'm going to post this today. There's so many reasons why people should prepare. You would think the entire population just prepares. They're not spending money they don't have. They're putting stuff away. They're getting their households in order. But they're not. I was in the big city the other day, next city over, a bigger city than my city, and the restaurant parking lots were slam full. I don't know. Things are going to get bumpy as hell. When November 1st comes and everything's fine and they get the benefits out to the people, or at least close thereafter, that should still be in our minds that what if it happens in December? What if it happens next February? There's so many things that have gone crazy in the last 5 years that we're shown tidbits. We're given warnings. That's a warning right there. That's a warning. Because what will happen if all those food benefits are gone? That's going to cause a lot of crime, a lot of shortages. There's going to be problems, a lot of safety issues. So you have to be prepared in all ways, not only just stocking up on food, but being safe. You got to be safe nowadays on top of stocking up on food. Crime's going to get bad. Crime's getting bad anyway. We're living in, insane times. We're not in safe times. We're not in stable times. But this November 1st thing is yet another reason why everybody should start preparing. And I say this every video now because it's coming. You got to get ready. My friend works at a distribution center, okay, in Florida. She's been there 20 years. They lost a certain contract, so it slowed them way down. And she said things are slow in the past. She said she's never seen anything like it now. They're not getting anything else into the warehouse unless it's an emergency. Everything has been halted. So, and they give their day off today. She said she hadn't seen like this in 20 years. And I'm thinking to myself, she's about to get laid off. Is she ready for a layoff? Are you guys ready for a layoff? Are you guys ready for a downsizing? Are you guys ready for AI just to take your job? All this stuff screams of examples. I mean, we're just hitting the back of the head. Prepare. It doesn't make any sense not to prepare. Do the best you can with your money. Try not to spend money. Try to knock out your debt. It doesn't make any sense not to do that now. We're warned 50 times a day. You have to prepare. And then you see the price of gold and silver. It's just nonstop. We have to prepare, and we have to stay safe. That's another big one that's not talked about enough. As times get wackier, things get more dangerous. We got to prepare, and we got to protect ourselves, and we got to stay safe anymore. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. All right, I hope you guys are doing okay. Let me know in the comments what you think. Check those egg numbers. I'll put them out down there for you. And get ready for more price increases on electricity. If stuff goes bad November 1st, there's gonna be some crime coming. I will see you guys in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. And please give me a like and a thumbs up. And I will see you next time.